Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA. What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's Dunn. Good on the three-point shot. Dunn's got the game going here with the first basket for the Clippers.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the basket is good.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Leonard kicks to Harden. And a miss. There on the triple. On the wing, Murray. Another shot. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Harden right side. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin. A 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Leonard against Gordon. And Leonard gets it to go.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Here's Brown. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for him.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
And the dunk by Powell.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Brown. Porter passes to Murray. No good. Good work defensively by Harden. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you'd love to ensure a winning season. And most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Murray. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to go on Zubac.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the act. The ball is lights out at the line.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, superb awareness from Russell Westbrook. Understands where the gaps in the defense, almost impossible to check in the pick and roll.
Down low. Rebound by the Clippers.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And here's Harden for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 10 points.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And finished off by Leonard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Denver calls timeout. Feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their score. More than anything else.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Zubats. And Denver also making a switch. Watson's checked in. He gets that one.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Powell kicks to Harden. Let's go. A shot off that time. The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray outside to the middle. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
What pace on the fast break from Bogdanovich. Getting out ahead and protecting the opportunity to score.
Here's Westbrook. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Murray surveying the D. Inside. Gordon kicks to Watson. Here's Jokic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Jokic has got 8.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Odd pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Harden kicks to Leonard. Oh, good on the triple. Denver's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Murray. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Los Angeles with another miss. On the wing, Gordon. They get it again. Here's Jokic. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Watson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden the pass to Pop. And here's Leonard from 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And Watson has it in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Leonard on the wing. Fires from deep. And no good that time. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
The Nuggets trail by 4. To the wing on the left. Here's Strother. No good from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. Here's Strother, defended by Jones. Watson's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Strother. Right wing. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Los Angeles leading by 11. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. For the Clippers, Leonard, he's checked in. For Derek Jones. And James Harden subbed in for Simmons. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Good on the triple. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This guy is such a versatile big man. Dario Saric knows how to play the game. Pretty pass there.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And another 3 for the Clippers. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And here's Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Saric, that's good.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Here's Harden. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Watson. Launches a three. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Leonard has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 14. Swiped away. Here's Coffey. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Coffey's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. Little fast, a little loose.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. He's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
So for the Clippers, Jones comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's done in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Denver also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Saric, and it's Jamal Murray in for Peyton Watson. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Now here's Porter following the miss by Chris Dunn. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And here's Harden for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 17 to the paint. Porter, no luck. And it's the Clippers' ball. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Zubac kicks to Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got 15 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Here's Harden. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Murray the pass to Westbrook. Off target from outside. Westbrook's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Porter with the steal. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. It doesn't go for him. Excellent defense there from Zubac. And it's done in the corner. A 3 ball. Kept alive. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Now here's Porter to the inside. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And Leonard knows that corner three is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
Porter double team. Fires the three. Brown's shot is off. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's done in the corner. Leonard on the wing. Over Jokic. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the three. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly,
their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away.
an interesting postseason for the Clippers. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
And here's Harden for three. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jokic has got 14 points.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice straight power there. Straight power. On the wing, Murray. Oh, good with the triple. Clippers leading by 22. To the right side. There's the triple. And there's Dunn on the assist from Jones. He's got 9.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Jokic scored the basket, his 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Jokic. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer? No one is stopping the Joker there.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Connects from three-point range.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Denver calls timeout. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Leonard on the wing, from past the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Murray. It's Jokic top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Zubac. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 25 points.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in L.A. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. Number 4, Russell Westbrook.
Murray with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Right side, Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Porter's got 14.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
The three from Harden. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And here is Murray. Out to the wing. Westbrook wide open. He fired. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, Russell Westbrook, he's not super efficient from three, but if you give one, he's going to give it right back.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Westbrook against Dunn. Murray for three. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, you better be mindful of that wingspan that Jokic possesses, especially when he's attacking the backboard.
Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 28.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
Oh, man, is Kawhi Leonard a tough cover. Just so good at drawing contact.
And, Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post-game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Shoots from the elbow. Harden's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 21. Outside Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Jokic slings it in.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Got that one up quick. Leonard's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Westbrook with a screen for Porter. Trains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
The real come at us, and we're coming.
And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Jokic high post, working on Zubac. Jacks up a three. The Clippers grab the miss. Jones has got his fifth rebound in this one. And it's done in the corner from deep. Westbrook pulls it in. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. Murray with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Stolen by Jones. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Murray against Harden. Murray kicks to Westbrook. Porter looking it over. Here's Jokic. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Clippers ahead, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game. These fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Westbrook passes to Brown. Back to Westbrook. Murray for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Harden gets the bucket.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, because there's such good elevation and a confidence and comfortability in the mid-range, Russell Westbrook always takes advantage in that area.
Lets the three fly. Saric grabs the board.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Brown the pass to Watson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Westbrook. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I'll tell you, that pass shows how in tune Russell Westbrook is with every one of his teammates.
Powell, he's jacked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know.
And you hear this crowd, they know he just set the three-point single-game playoff record.
Well, they've seen lots of stars over the years, but this guy, he has the most threes in a single game for their team. And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Harden, no good. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Here's Harden, and that one is good. Harden's got 34 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Westbrook against Bogdanovich. Westbrook double team. Pass to Saric. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic, he's checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Brown's shot is off. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. In the corner, Harden. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Outside, Porter. Harden against Murray. Now, here's Jokic. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Porter. Denver grabs the miss. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Chris Dunn. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Murray finds Porter. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Jokic missing. LA's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Leonard on the wing. Fires the 3. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Porter, no luck. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for L.A. Left side, Leonard. Over Porter. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Leonard's got 40 points. And here are the Nuggets now. Pass to Jokic. Right side, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th assist on the night.
And we
We are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys.
Good, another from three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Outside, Porter takes a three. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 7 rebounds in the game. Jokic kicks to Porter. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around. And again for 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's Harden with, and yep, another basket.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Outside, Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense is trying to rough him up a bit.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Murray. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Harden looking it over. Jokic grabs the miss. Outside Porter. Outside Westbrook. Back to Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olin, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, James Harden.